So this is a story about a journey. And a journey usually starts with something, some sort of plan.
Exactly. I reckon, to be honest, I think we need to push to above our camp where we camped last time, set up a rod and see if we get any fish, bro. I think after what we experienced last time, Matt, we're either going to get fish above that waterfall or we're going to get fuck all, bro. Like, it's going to be as plain as that, eh?
Shaun is a bit of a bergie. He likes camouflage, has a deep connection to the Drakensberg. He spends a lot of time out here. But ultimately he's a sort of trusted voice in planning a journey. A journey which usually starts with an early morning and some sustenance. Something that distracts you from your plan. And then before you know it, it's already started. And you're moving.
Sawubona. Good, thank you. How are you?
And your mind is just guiding your body somewhere.
Okay, in the bone line.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Stacked, eh?
Yeah, I mean, it's I suppose it's that fly fishing thing as well. It just kind of goes hand in hand of like always feeling the need to like, you know, like fishing one place over and over again. Still appreciate it and still rad, but like it inevitably happens every time. It's like you grow this like, it's like this little monster inside of you. It's like I want to see more, you know.
True.
I want to catch more fish, different fish, and then you just start like branching into these places. It's like yeah, really planning on going for like 4 days into this mountain area, and like there's not really a path, but we're gonna go fishing. It's like,
even better.
Just kind of speaks to that, like you don't know where you're going, you don't know what it's for. You just know that there's like this thing there, and it's just go have a squiz.
100%.
Yeah.
There's always extra beauty in a place that's sort of unknown. And in this place it was particularly special. It's a place that's kind of rare to come across. It's not owned by anyone. No one's got some sort of claim to it.
Nice and loud, eh? Yeah.
We've left early this morning. They first light. And we've kind of broken the back of the track in again. It's been a bit easier to do. They've obviously had a fire here through the winter, so you can kind of follow some sort of contour along the way, which has been awesome. But yeah, we've put in probably 2 and a bit hours. We're probably going to push another 2.5 or so up the trip, so yeah, just having a quick breather. Nick?
Oh my goodness. Some old school Flybru vibe there. Hey, going on the selfie, dude. Still got it.
So the voice you can hear narrating this story is me. And I'm sitting here in the early hours of the morning trying to figure out a way to introduce myself. And I think the easiest way to do that is to just say that myself and Nick do this Fly Bru thing. And you'll probably ask, what is Fly Bru? Well, I think we're still trying to figure that one out, but for now we'll just call it a reason to do what we like to do.
River's down there.
See, like this here would be like not a bad spot to look for, eh? To draw, say. You know what I mean? It's like.
Okay, so I'll admit, Nick and myself were feeling the altitude, but also probably the effects of our recent times of grinding the 9 to 5 and sitting at a desk.
But yeah, it's insanely beautiful. I mean, yeah, it's a complete sensory overload, eh? Nice. Got massive vibes.
At this point of the journey, you're just taking it all in. Forgetting about the reasons you took it. And I guess there's so many reasons you take a journey like this. And one reason for this journey was something we have to go back for. To 1 year ago, when Shaun and myself were on a previous journey. Proper little like
Old school, eh?
old school boards there.
Yep. We're closing in on our destination, yeah, location X. Yeah, it's a small tributary that feeds into a main stream. I haven't fished it before. I fished the main river, but not the tributary. It's always nice to not know what's around the corner when you go on these little missions, so sure. Getting amped, been up since 3 o'clock this morning on the road, so yeah, almost there. Excited.
So Shaun and myself have been fishing together for quite some time. And ever since I've known him, he's been thinking of this place.
We're in the beautiful Drakensberg on a small tributary this weekend, so it's, yeah. What are you doing here? So the idea of this mission was, or all missions, yeah, it's just to get away from the sort of mainstream buzz of life, break away up into the mountains. This is my sort of happy place, away from all cell phones and daily stresses, and yeah, just experience the Berg. It's a special place, and to top it off, it's got beautiful rivers, and that's the main reason why we're here. I mean, without the rivers, would I be here? Yeah, probably, but I won't be rushing here, that's for sure. I mean, these rivers and these small tributaries and stuff are just, there's not one that's alike. They all, every valley just changes, and it's, yeah, it's just a special place, a beautiful area. We made it up to the trib, but yeah, some good looking water, but yeah, clarity is brilliant, and I think what lays ahead. Oh shit, I saw a funny colour on the fin, bro. That's another one, check. So yeah, those odd few fish that we were getting up in the trib. I don't know if we should put that out there, you know? So definitely some of these fish up in this section are very unique and very different to what you're catching in amongst them. And it really...
So, this rainbow trout, introduced to South Africa for sport fishing, adapted well to our climate and river systems. There was your more standard silvery one with pink band, and then you got these more sort of dull fish that had spots on them.
Historically, I know there was different species of rainbow put in here, had a bit of cutty in it, cutthroat, and I think we may have our little guy. A couple of the fish we caught earlier did, in their appearance, look a lot different. And you can see this guy, I mean, look at the size of that mouth. That is something different, eh? That's not your standard bow. There we go. That red form, like, under the gills.
So we can't claim to be experts in trout. But if you looked at a rainbow trout and you googled cutthroat trout, automatically you would look into the similarities and differences. And naturally, as a fly fisherman, you would just want to think about it. I'm literally sitting here trying to relive this journey, looking at the footage. But what I do remember is we quickly realized that this river had so much to give. Apart from being breathtakingly beautiful, the fish became special in our minds. And all of a sudden this journey had another reason.
Yeah, top secret. Yay! So we've had a hard, like maybe hour. The gradient has really changed here. Hey, we found a nice little blue hole here. It's like the first decent spot we found in at least 40 minutes. And yeah, one or two drifts through. We managed to get this guy out of there. Fantastic fish for so high up, eh? Yo, brilliant fish. Let's let him go. Oh.
No, it's that whirlpool there. Good. Yes, boy. You coming down?
Yeah, eh?
Fuck, that was better.
Keep this thing handy, I think,
Keep
eh?
this on the outside, yeah.
So the fish are drying up a bit. But the ones that look different are different, but they got that mark. And the other silver one,
You have to search for the mark.
and we catch it, it's not like the ones that we catch with the mark are males. We are catching ones with males, but even the silver ones, you can see them jizzing everywhere. Really, they've got no mark, they're plain silver.
Now, bear in mind we had done a bit of research before we went up there. But honestly, nothing could have prepared us for the sheer gradients and the idea of funky fish. It started to get to our heads.
Have we made coffee yet? Yeah, water's boiling. Got 1-2 mayflies for sustenance here, protein. Yeah, fresh morning. Had a good sleep. Yeah, the camp 300-400 meters above where we got our last fish. There's some massive steps below us here. The fish just dried up after the one step, which is about 300 meters below us. But yeah, just not a fish. Beautiful water, stunning scenery, but no fish. I think that last big drop, natural fish barrier, and yeah, nothing after that. So plan for the day, get a cup of joe on the go, have a quick brekkie, pack this mess up and head back down to the confluence. Definitely 2 or 3 strains of fish in here. So yeah, keen to find the strain with the bigger mouth. That's what we're after. To pull out the river quickly, get the raincoats on. Some big noise and grey clouds coming from up the valley, so rather try and stay dry for as long as we can. That's the story with the berg, eh?
What's happening, bro?
Yeah, rain is here, eh?
So this weather moved in pretty quickly on us this morning. Yeah, it's kind of thrown a spanner into the works here. It doesn't seem like we're going to be able to carry on upstream. We're sitting here at the confluence. That's the trip. We went up and spent the night. Shaun's just playing in the pool that goes up the main river. And that's the way out. So we're going to take a little stroll, probably about a 2.5 hour out of here. It's going to be wet and cold.
That's starting cold, eh?
Woo. Wow. Beautiful river.
Stunning, eh? So we're going to call it. Just made a pull out the river here. This rain's not letting up. Fish seem to have slowed down quite a bit as well. And yeah, got a lightning overhead. Still got a couple k's out, so I think that's that. So maybe next time, man. I'm the type of person that just breathes and lives for it, like up until the day we leave for a trip.
what you like find on the trips. I mean, I think your mind plays games with you and you just puzzling the whole time. Like what could be found in, for instance, this valley that we went up. I mean, that's, I think if you don't have expectations, there's no real point in doing it.
So we come back to a year later. We go on a journey with some sort of expectation. The expectations were easily met. This river and valley had so much to give, and it was just the start.
Welcome home.
It's on the menu, boys.
Roast lemon veggies with a bit of mash. Yeah, eating like things here, eh? It's break up time. We're gonna head downstream this morning. It's 4:30. So yeah, we just had a quick cappuccino.
It's such a brutal day. How do you leave it so late? I've peed in my waders a little bit.
No, it's a bit of dirty work for the morning. Get the stuff packed up into the packs and head down towards the confluence where we got a few fish and then.
I just want to sing the praises of the Drakensberg. I couldn't do it justice, to be honest. So I'll just showcase the story as it happened, through the eyes of three like-minded dudes on a mission, for many reasons.
Our camp was down, calling it Yellowwood Camp, massive old Yellowwood. So we've just broken out and done a bit of a slog up to there's a small contour here, so just stick on the contour and head back down the contour. So it's going to be a nice little warm up for the morning, Sure.
Such an incredible feeling to be in the middle of nowhere. Like this really is the middle of nowhere. It's epic, and you can see it. Everything is just so lush and perfect and untouched, and yeah, a proper little nugget of paradise.
And
yeah, just in terms of the amount of this little river that we've seen from the upper reach that we managed to get to, and then the mid and lower sections, and just knowing that there's so much more, I think is quite an intimidating aspect of this. But I think everywhere has got its own like almost personality. This river in particular, I think, is as daunting and as deep as it is. I mean, its location, its sheer gradient. I mean, some of the scenes in this place it's so hard to even like conceptualize it. But this river has such a welcoming kind of, it's like a big smiling teddy bear. It's just like, it's okay, dude, you know, I'm a bear, but you can come and give me a hug. It's wild. It's really rare to almost see another personality that I've always been wanting to see, and I think it's just definitely going to spark a lot more intent to go and find some more of these rivers out here in KZN. Gnarly.
Ja, dan let him get it on there. Skyly, bro. Yeah, man.
Fuck, that was fucking sick, dude. That was fucking
Yeah,
cool.
they go, eh?
Hey, what a jaw.
They go, eh?
What's up there, eh?
Careful, they're so high, eh? Just the structure and the enormity of it. It's just freaking amazing. But what really drew us back to this one, and it's been keeping this whole winter, it's just been like my mind's just been like ticking, is that sort of 1 out of every 40 fish we've been catching is just different to the rest. It's from the way they eat, from the time you stick them, you get that hook in, they just react differently. And once they're in the net, they just look different. There's something different about these fish. And just went apeshit. I mean, I probably caught a couple other rainbows and stuff.
And underneath, what's it looking like?
Orange, bro. That's not a plain rainbow. There's no way.
It's different to the other rainbows in the system.
And there's like one every now and again like this, bro.
Only in this trip.
Only in this trip. It's crazy. Proper. So we slowly cruise up.
Yeah.
Eh? on our last morning this morning. Yesterday was so epic. It was one of those just golden days, eh? But as we thought, as we got to the higher steps, they start to peter out, and eventually they just, you know, you see these beautiful like blue holes and just nothing in it. Eh? So got our little tarp over the top, which is a saviour. Try to keep toes a bit dry, or get them dry. But yeah, we had to drop everything down just to try and keep the rain out last night. It really came in at one stage. So.
Colours on the way, eh? Check this one.
So morning 3, and yeah, it's been a really stimulating, mind-blowing, I mean, really epic few days, and yeah, just a quite like distinct little fish.
And
Like beautiful fish on this river. Some of the colours have been just mind-blowing. I mean, this one fish that Shaun caught yesterday was, I mean, just packed with spots. This orange little tip, you know, just insane colorations and very, very unique. Super special to see something like that, especially, I mean, it makes sense in these kind of far out places where it's fairly inaccessible. You know, there's, I mean, one just rose over there and I was nuts.
So, my closing thoughts on this one. A journey is something that evolves. It never has to end. And in this case, a to be continued or until next time feels appropriate. And remember, acknowledge what's in front of you and embrace it. A bear will let you hug it if you have the right approach.